Well, it's a little late for Thanksgiving, but let's talk about what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for having this stuff at work, being able to use a lift, being able to overcome things. There's the stupid expensive tranny pan that I put on. By the time I bought the pan and the gasket and fluid and all that shit, must cost me 500 bucks. But it's a good pan. I'm happy with it. Solved my leaking issue. So this guy, when I bought this thing, he'd put on a 3-inch lift, but he'd left the factory control arms. Well, when you leave these factory arms and you do a 3-inch lift, it drops the axle, and these tires just about touched the way that he had it. And I'll show you what I mean on that. So this piece here I had to glue was broken, and I think that's because they were so close that when he had went off-road and he had flexed, the tire came up and grabbed that. So this better centers the axle. It's going to come back even more. The way the arm is, I'm unloaded right now on the suspension. As soon as I load the suspension, it's going to move the axle back even more and better center it. These are 32s on a 3-inch lift, which I don't think most guys run that big of a tire on a 3-inch lift. I think they go to a 4 or 5-inch lift on these EJs. Anyhow, so back to why I'm thankful for work, because when you're working on stuff, there's always objects to overcome. So I bought these cheap ass arms, and I'm not knocking the arms. I'm happy with them. I paid $330 for the set of 4 arms. They do from a stock to a 5-inch lift. They're adjustable, and they did come all the way back in here. Luckily, I've got a 3-inch lift, so that keeps me in the middle of the range of adjustment, and I'm happy with that. But what I was trying to overcome, it's not that I needed the arms, but with his stock arms, the pinion angle was horrible because he'd lifted it, and without the adjustable arms, the pinion angle was horrible. I'm happy with it now. So that was my main thing. It wasn't that I wanted a fancy arm on here. I just wanted to be able to adjust my pinion angle. And I would have gone with just an adjustable upper or lower, and the other one's solid, but these ones were adjustable top and bottom. That allowed me to move the axle back and better center it. I'm happy with them. For 330 bucks, what do you want, you know? So, talking about obstacles to overcome, the lower arms, I reused the bolts. The upper arms had smaller, like a 5/16 bolt or an 8mm, because they were metric. And of course, I bought cheap eBay arms, so that left me with a 1/2-inch bushing top and bottom, and I couldn't have the slot of the small 5/16 bolt in the 1/2-inch bushing. So thankful that I'm at work. You know, you just run over, you grab the bits that you need, you run over to the bolt bin, you grab, you know, a 3.5, a 1/2-inch by 3.5 stainless bolt, nuts, washers, and it doesn't slow me down because I'm able to take advantage of all the stuff here at work. So again, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for what could have been a pain in the butt and some trips back and forth to the store was only a few minutes for me to run over to the other shop and grab some tools. I'm thankful for the lift. You know, what I did was I was able to put this strap on the back of the lift, and I put a pipe wrench here, and I was able to use the strap to change my pinion angle to line up my bolts, to get my bolts where I wanted, because you gotta twist your angle. Anyhow, I'm not going to make this a 10-minute thing. I'm just saying I'm thankful for that stuff. I'm happy to be moving forward with progress on the ZJ the way I want. Everything I've done so far has been a step forward, a step in the right direction. I've had these arms rolling around in the back for a week now. To be honest, I just didn't want to mess with it. And so today I finally pulled the trigger and you know, just got out here and got working on it. Anyhow, I'll keep you guys updated when I start doing the headers and the top end.